The 120th Boston Marathon took place on Monday with almost 27,500 runners from all over the world taking part. We are heading into running season on the East Coast, so Katie Kelly is here with help for runners, some simple hacks to make the next jog a smooth one. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is great. This is completely out of my element because I am not a runner by any stretch of the imagination, but you have done some great research on things to kind of make the run easier.
Yes. So the first one is for people who are marathoners, go on super long runs, maybe starting early in the morning, several hours, the temperature changes.
Oh, yes.
So it's to layer, but more importantly, to layer with clothes that maybe you got at a thrift store the day before, or stuff that you don't really care about, because then along the race route, maybe you go by a water station, you can like rip off your first layer, throw it to the gals at the water station, and you can just leave it, and then you don't need to. You didn't think that was actually my outfit, did you? You didn't even question my hoodie.
I didn't, actually.
Anyway, yeah, and then you can just leave it along the route. A lot of marathons actually expect people to do that and have people that go along the way and pick up the stuff, and then they just donate it later. So if it's not your expensive running gear, it's great because then you can just leave it and
hilarious. That
you won't be missing
why
it.
I see clothes strewn on the side of the road sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, next tip.
Next, so after a run, your feet obviously get really sore, and a great way to relieve that is to use a tennis ball to massage your feet. So you just basically put the ball on the floor and then just roll your foot over it.
Right.
Another great tip is to put it in the freezer before you run, because then it's cool, so it will also cool you down, but also feel really good too.
Interesting. I might just want to try that anyway. Next, I see a pantyhose. I'm a little confused by that.
Love those pantyhose.
I mean, I get runs in them all the time, but
that's related. So pantyhose are great to wear underneath your socks when you're running, because the nylon actually acts as like a second layer of skin and will help prevent blisters on your feet. So obviously you're not going to wear the entire pair, but you can just snip them at the ankle, or you can buy, you know, those stockings, like my mama wears, like the little short ones.
Knee-high,
yeah, exactly. So those work as well. So if you have an old pair, great to keep them for if you're going running.
For that, right. If one gets a run in it, you can use it for that.
It will prevent your foot from rubbing against your sock.
Which is a great idea. Now I see duct tape.
Duct tape is glamorous, isn't it? It's the best thing. You just use it for so much. And one of the things is to put around your sneakers when you're going for a run and it's raising. You wake up, it's marathon day, you're going for a long run, and your sneakers are obviously going to get soaked. But you can actually tape them up with duct tape, and it'll prevent them from getting wet. And it's also great for, you know, those runs like the mud ones and the foam ones. Just tape up your sneakers. It'll help. It'll get them less dirty too.
Keep them clean
and keep them dry. Because it's so uncomfortable wearing wet sneakers.
Exactly, not so fun. What a great tip that is. Okay, next I see, this is obvious here. These are sneakers.
Yes. So.
The key. But I didn't see the key.
Yeah, so
look at that.
So people might already know this tip. It's a great reminder. Obviously, you're not going to take a bunch of stuff with you when you're going out running. So one of the things that you do need is either your car keys or a key to your house. So just take whatever key it is that you need off your chain and just put it a couple layers deep into your shoelaces and tie it up, and you're not going to lose it. And it's a great place to keep it. You don't need to have pockets.
Exactly. That is a great tip. And last, I'm assuming this isn't for me crying after I go for a run.
No.
I'm in so much pain.
But one of the things I do suggest you taking with you if you're going on a super long run, maybe through the woods, bring just, you know, a little bit of toilet paper with you. If you gotta go, you gotta go. You might need to squat. So
it's an emergency.
You know, if you're halfway through a run and then you have to go and there's nowhere to go,
where are you gonna go?
It might help to bring a little. It's better than a leaf or something, right?
Yeah. Just remember to take it out with you. I don't even want to go there.
I feel like we've had this conversation before, which scares me. Okay. Anyway.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy running season. I know lots of running events coming up throughout Atlantic Canada, so these are some great tips to try.